Wow. None of them. Okay. Hello, Big Cat. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. I'm here for channel again. Welcome to the land of Zamboanga, where you're going to hear drums, Chaco, which is right over there between the things. Chaco, say hello. And ain't no telling what else you'll hear. But if you're new here to my channel, guys, I'm promoting guitar tutorials. I do simple, basic tutorials, and I'm looking for subscribers if you're interested. Try to make hard songs simple. Right now, I'm working on something called Bread, by a group called Bread, a song called If. I don't know if you guys ever heard it, but a viewer on another live asked me, and so now I'm trying to learn it so that and it's got a lot of chords in it. That's what I do. If you guys ask me for a song, I'll try to learn it. Do you know Hotel California? Da, 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 da. I can learn it. I know this song right here. Do, 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 do. I think it's Arizona Sky. Ba-da-ba-dum. Hotel California, I can learn it. That's my point. You learn basic chords and stuff, and you can play anything. Uh, what does that say? How do I know? Okay, well, I hope I answered your question about Hotel California. Welcome to the Hotel California. I can learn it. I don't know it right off the top of my head. It's not a song I play all the time. But that's the point of this tutorial, guys. You don't have to know all the songs off the top of your head. You go learn them. And thank you for subscribing if anybody has. I appreciate it. And you learn basic chords and how to make them clean. Now Choco wants to talk. You can play any song. And that's what I'm here to emphasize on my channel. I do a lot of country and western stuff. Y'all can tell when I talk, I'm from the South. I'm from Mobile, Alabama in the United States. So I kind of got a southern accent. And I'm partial to country music and blues because of my influence. But that don't mean I can't play other music. If you look at my tutorials, I've got everything from Eric Clapton. If I had a guitar, anything, guys, it doesn't matter what it is. Once you learn basic chords, you can play anything, and that's what I'm trying to emphasize here. What does it say? I love elders because my grandpa passed away. He's the nicest person ever. Well, thank you. And I'm sorry you lost your grandpa, but that's the way it rolls. We all got to go. We got to start and we got to end, fella. What we do in between is what matters. So, sorry for your loss. There ain't no words. I mean, I lost my son several months ago myself, and my son's 39. Now, I never thought I'd outlive my son, but things happen. Hello there. Thank you for stopping in. I can't hardly see your name because I'm way away from my phone, so I can kind of get the guitar in the picture. But if you guys are new to the channel, I do basic guitar tutorials. I take songs that subscribers on my channel request and I learn them. If I don't know them, I'll go learn them. Most of the stuff I've got up there range from country and western all the way up to Elton John. I've even got some Elton John songs, I think, on my channel. I'm so sorry. Well, thank you. It's okay. I mean, I can't help it. God had a plan that I don't know nothing about. I have to accept that. And that's just the way it is, fella. It ain't the fact that we're gonna die. We're all gonna die. You got a beginning, you got an ending. At least on this earth. It really is what you do in between, how you treat one another, and the quality of life and caring you have for one another while you're here. That's what's important. I'm not here to get into a philosophical debate about religion or hereafter or all that. I'm just telling you my views. And, I understand. I've seen so many people go already. When I wake up in the morning, I thank good Lord. Anybody ask me it's a good day? I don't care if I got aches and pains. I woke up, so it's a good day. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate your love and your taking the time to tune in on my channel. I really do. I've got, I don't know, 12 grandkids, 10, I don't know. They're all teenagers now. They're in America. So I'm definitely a grandpa. So you want to call me grandpa, it's okay. Song you can think is criminally underrated. Okay, this is a Q&A sticker. Apparently YouTube is sending me something to start a discussion. But anything is open game here to talk about, guys. Any questions, any comments? If you have a song you want to hear, I'll try to play it. I'm not here to entertain you with my playing skills and singing. I'm not a great singer or player. but I know enough to get through basic guitar tutorials, and that's what I do. Uh, what does this say? I will watch your live every day. Oh, wow, thank you. Well, somebody asked for a song by Josh Turner earlier. Do y'all know who he is? Probably don't. Come on, baby, turn the lights down low. Put some music on soft and slow. Don't you know we got nowhere to go? I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never failed to see why. That's three chords, guys. That's a D, G, and an A, cowboy chord. And that's what I teach. You learn three chords, you can play a lot of songs. You don't really have to have all the other theory. It helps to know it, but it's not required. That's what I emphasize. What's it say? Another love. I'm not sure how that goes, but if you're talking about another love before my time, burn your life sad blue. Now I know that one. That's one song called Another Love by Merle Haggard or Hank Williams. Now, my dear, I'm paying for things I didn't do. Chaco's on the rage over here. Look here, fellas. Let me show you my mascot. See him there? He's running up and down. I don't know what he's chasing, but he's chasing. So y'all gonna hear him barking. We keep him on the road to keep him from getting hurt. He don't know he's little. He thinks he's a big dog. But anyway, fellas, that's what I'm doing here. I'm promoting my guitar tutorial channel. And if you hadn't hit the like or subscribe, go ahead and do it now. Ain't nothing but air and opportunity between you and that button. I really would like for you to be there if you're interested in music, but the truth of it is I'm farming subscribers right now. Most of the people I follow all the guitar tutorial teachers, Marty Swartz, Steve Stein, a lot of them. And some, even I watch some of the Filipino instructors over here. I'm in the Philippines right now. So, but I might not watch a video of theirs for 6 months, but I still subscribe to their channel because, well, they're my go-to. And that's what I want to be for you guys, a go-to to learn basic music, learn basic chords and that kind of thing. And if you already know how to play and you maybe want to know a song, I know we go to, what is it, the Ultimate Guitar, at Chordify, or Guitar Tuner. Well, I'm trying to put them out of business. I want to be that Ultimate Guitar Tuner. I learn songs, I put the chords up on my channel, I show you how to break them down and where the chord changes are. Simple stuff. Now what does this say? Hope I find you in real life. Well, you might one of these days, you never know. Where are you at? If you're in the Philippines, you sure might, because it's a small world. I teach basic exercises, guys, like to learn to stretch your fingers, things like that, just basic stuff. I teach basic chords, how to find chords. If you don't know how to make bar chords, we work on making bar chords. The reason I focus on them is I have trouble myself with them. So that forces me to focus on them. I know shortcuts for bar chords. I know what they call the cage system. Stuff like that, guys, that help you just become a better player. What does it say? I hope to tell your son about me. Yeah. Anyway, fellas, if you guys have any questions, put them down in the comments. I'll answer them for you. If you got a song you want to hear, I'll try to play it. If I can't, I'll tell you. But it doesn't matter if I don't know it. I can go learn it. And that's what I'm trying to emphasize about basic guitar tutorials. There's a complicated song I'm working on right now about a guy named David Gates called Bread. And I can't tell if my guitar's tuned or not. I hear the drums out there. We having some kind of festival here down in the Barangay, and they beat the drums every night practicing. So, let me see, I think it's D. I'm on the wrong one. Let's get down here to the G and the D. It's up here. I think sounds like a tune to me. This is my first live. I'm happy to watch. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to earn watch time on YouTube and get subscribers. I do basic guitar tutorials. I break down songs. I've done a few lives because I'm having to, gain watch hours. We don't get watch hours for shorts. We don't get credit on YouTube, guys. If you ever want to create a channel, you need to be aware of this. All those little shorts we see in our feed, we say, oh, we scroll through. Well, the creators put a link down in there under their description, hoping that you'll hit their description and go to their channel. That's the only way to get watch time credit. Other than that, you have to get on here and grind. So that's what I'm doing. I'm grinding. Anyhow. Hey, what's up? Let me see who. It's hard for me. Thank you for stopping in. It's hard for me to see your name. Looks like Ann. And anyway, hello. It's hard for me to see, guys. I'm about 6 foot away from my phone, and I have to get down there. Print is very small. Hello. Thank you guys for stopping in. I don't want to keep sounding like a broken record, but I do want to ask you to subscribe if you hadn't. Consider checking out my videos on my YouTube channel. I do tutorials. Some of them good and some of them ain't so good, but you get your money back either way. That's what I'm talking about, fellas. I try to take all the stress out of learning guitar, having fun with music. What does that say? It's okay, Grandpa said hi. Well, I appreciate that. So anyway, fellas, I do stuff. I do all kinds of songs. I mean, the last one I did, I'm still working on it. Boom, boom, boom. Then you go down there. Then the C. I missed it. C, D, E, F sharp, B flat, or not B flat, B, then back to an E, and then the A, and then back you start all over. And if you got an electric guitar, you can bend that D string there, guys, and swing it like that. Anyhow, fellas, that's what I do. I come to hear the roosters. Well, good. You'll hear them. They hear. You'll hear it. Right now, you hear dogs barking. Look, fellas, let me show you what's going on here. Look at here. I got dogs at the gate. I got dogs out there barking. I got Chaco over here raising cane. He don't know what's going on, but he's barking. Chaco. Oi. This is probably not the best time to do a live, but I don't reckon I'll ever get the best time if I don't go ahead and do it. So, what does that say? I come to hear the roosters. Oh yes, I'm in the Philippines. That's why you hear all these roosters and dogs barking and stuff like this. If you look behind me up here on the wall, you'll see something. You'll see this in about every Filipino home around. They're very heavy Catholic influence down here in the Philippines. The Spanish left that when they conquered the Philippines back in the day. So yes, I'm in the Philippines. I'm in southern Mindanao, way on down there, way past all the big cities and everything else. So, any other questions, guys, please ask. Yeah, you guys just, please ask questions. I appreciate you stopping in. I know this is probably boring to you, uh, but I'm doing all I know to do. I tell you, I play music, I play chords, I teach, and that's it. Pretty simple stuff. I try not to make it too complicated. And I do try to do songs. I'm not an entertainer that'll sit here and play for hours for you. When I was a younger fella, I did a little playing, but them days way gone. Now I'm just trying to pass on basic stuff. How to play guitar, how to make a C chord, how to find your notes on your strings, that kind of stuff. What's a good old Southern boy doing in the Philippines? That's a good question. That's a loaded question, actually. I'll try to answer it in a nutshell. Now, if you'll hang around, I'll talk as long as I can to get watch time. But basically, I'm retired from the United States. I'm divorced. My ex-wives are deceased. My kids are 40 years old. My grandkids are up in their teens. And I had nothing to live for in America, basically. And I worked for a church for 30 years, guys. And when you retire after working for a church, your pension is not great. So I didn't have a lot of money. Cost of living, I'm over in the Philippines right now. I have a girlfriend. I'm helping her with her kids get through school. And the reason I'm doing that is I figured I might as well try to do something good while I'm still kicking. And it took me away from all my bad memories in America. So that's what I'm doing here. I've been here almost 4 years now. Hello, thank you for, he does. If he lets me wake up, it's a blessing. I mean, that's just the way I look at it. And fellas, y'all please ask questions if you have them or comment. I'll answer anything. It doesn't matter what it is. Hi, thank you for stopping in. It's hard for me to see these chats. Player. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. What does this say? How did you get a guitar? Try Lover's Moon. Lover's Moon. Who did Lover's Moon? I don't know if I know that one. I may have already done it. Lover's Moon. I'm trying to think about that. There's a song that's something to do with Lover's Moon, man. Guys, I did like 420 or 30 songs on my channel. Everything from the 1950s all the way up to the current day. Country, rock and roll, some 1970s country, John Fogerty, Eric Clapton, all that kind of stuff. Try Lover's Moon. I don't know Lover's Moon. If it ain't the one I'm thinking about. Conway Twitty. I don't know which one you're talking about, to be honest with you, but there's so many. Now, somebody asked me to do a song called True Blue. Well, I went to the internet to search it. Guys, there's several songs out there named True Blue. I didn't know which one to learn, and I still don't for sure. I'm looking. I think somebody named William Johnson wrote it. I'm not sure. But that's basic information that I want to pass on to you. Things like chords, okay? If I do this right here, bum, 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 and you've heard that if you ever heard Heart and Soul, if you're from America, da 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 da. Will, heart and soul, da 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 da. That's C, A minor, F, G progression. Now you can take that same thing Amarillo by morning, on my way to San Antonio. Only thing that I got, just what I got on. Ain't got a dime, but what I got is mine. And please the Lord, I'm free. Chord progressions, guys. You can't patent a chord progression. So, what's that say? You know some music. I know some music from the U.S. Something called Semper. Sem, I don't know that. Wow, Semper. I can't even pronounce that. Semper Fidelis. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's classical. I don't know what it is. I don't play a lot of classical, but I can learn it. That's my point. And now, if it's classical, I'll probably have trouble with it because I don't play a lot of diminished chords. Uh, Most of the songs I do know, guys. What does it say? Oh, bro. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. uh, Brishon. Yeah, guys. If you don't know a song, it doesn't matter. If you learn basic chord composition, it's Grandpa will miss your life. Well, anyhow, it's okay. You need to go. Get on and go. You don't have to hang around here. You fellas need to go. Go. I've said what I had to say. You've had long enough to decide if you want to hit the subscribe button or not. I'm just saying, guys. I scroll YouTube and I look for a good tutorial song I want to hear. Next thing I see a pretty girl and there I stop and then look at her. Then I roll on again. So I know what it is to scroll on YouTube. And I know how hard it is to keep a person's attention on anything these days. Our attention span has got about that big these days, including mine when it comes to shorts and that kind of thing. We've got 2 seconds, guys. Statistically, we have 2 seconds to get you guys to watch our videos. If in the first 2 seconds we can't hook you to get you in, then chances are you ain't going to watch it. It's a lot of pressure. So I quit fighting the pressure and I just do what I can do. And if anybody comes, that's great. If you don't, that's okay too. Thank you, Grandpa. I love you so much. Well, thank you for stopping in. And you take care, okay? Y'all stay safe and God bless you. Now, I guess I'm going to get back to what I was doing because I'm going to be on a marathon here till I just get tired or till the internet goes out. Or till they start practicing out there, it's gonna get so loud I can't be on here. I'll tell you about a tradition they have down here. In the Philippines, like I told you, there's a heavy Catholic influence. And so every year the village gets together and the kids practice dancing. I mean, they dance every night, sometimes a couple times a day, practicing for a parade called Pete Senor. Now you can hear the drums in the background, I'm sure. That's a band playing. I don't know how far the drummers playing, practicing. And it goes on all night till the late hours over here, fellas. And this is not really a nice guitar. This is a Davis, okay? I use it because it's easy to tote around, and if it gets tore up, I ain't lost nothing. It's a cheap guitar. I have a Taylor in there in my other room that I gave to my girlfriend's daughter. When she's here, I use it. It's in there in the other room. It's too big for me to bring out here. I'm in a cramped up space. Honestly, I like to have a guitar like that. Really? Well, let me tell you, this ain't nothing but a $40 guitar I ordered off of, I'm not even sure, I think Facebook. It cost me more to get this guitar here than I paid for the guitar, fella. I think this was 40, what we call US dollars, and what you guys in the Philippines call pesos, 2,000. Then it cost me another 1,000 and something to have it shipped to where I'm at. And so, to me, it's a chunk away guitar. If it breaks or gets lost, or somebody steals it, they ain't got nothing. I ain't heard. Let's see. I'm in Big Ass. Now I'm in one in the big house. In one. Okay, I'm not sure where that's at. But anyway, hello from Inawan. Now, when we hear big house in my country, guys, we think about prison. Or, okay, so anyway, fellas, if you have any questions or comments, y'all put them out there. If you pass, I will say hi to you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I say, I don't know where you at, but I don't know where you're going. I ain't passing nowhere. I'm going to be hanging around here. Now, guys, I'll tell you, I'm in Mindanao, okay? Very few foreigners come down here where I'm at. I'm in southern Mindanao, between Dipolog City and, what is that? Zamboanga City. So I'm right in the middle there. We hardly got power lines down here where I'm at, fellas. So we don't have too many amenities here. I have to go a long ways to buy strings for my guitar. In fact, the last trip I went looking for a guitar, it took 8 hours to go there and come back 4 hours just to go to where I might find a guitar. Bye. Take care. Thank you for stopping in, Nancy. So anyway, fellas, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go and hit the button. It don't cost nothing. I want to hear your voice again. All right. Well, let me see. I don't know. He said, I'll love you till I die. Told him you'll forget that. What the year went rolling by. She still prayed on the smile. That's George Jones. That's an old song, guys, and I'm playing it with D, G, and the A. But you can play the same song with the A, E, and the D. I'll try it. Found the letter by listen. Found the letter by day 1982. That's hard for me to change from A to D on this particular song. But you can change chords, guys, if you have trouble singing in one key, like the key of G here. That's a people's key, G, D, and A. Maybe you can transpose the song to E, A, and a D. That's a 1, 4, 5 progression in the key of E, and those are the major chords. Now you have minors and other stuff you can throw in there, but we're talking about majors right now. In most songs, you learn 3 chords, guys, you can play them. Country Roads. I mean, I know y'all know that song. Okay, now I think my guitar's maybe knocked out of tune. I don't know. Another thing about inexpensive guitars, guys, you don't get good tuner pegs on here, and so it's hard for them to hold a tune. But it gets me by, so I use it. You drop down to D minor, G, boom, pound, down, down, pound, pound, boom, down, and that sounds terrible. Anyway, that's an E minor, guys. If you don't know how to make an E minor, I'll show you. The second string right there. Then third string, that's an E minor. Stuff like that, guys. That's what I do on my channel. I try to emphasize how to make chords and make them easy. I will, you're the first person I will tell my grandpa. Well, that's cool. Thank you. That's really cool. But you got plenty of time. Don't worry about it. When your time comes, it'll come. God's got His own time for us. Don't sweat that. And I'm sure your grandpa wants you to go on living your life. It don't mean don't miss him, but you can't spend every moment you're awake living in the past. I have difficulty with that myself. My son died 9 months ago now, and if I ain't careful, I'll get to ruminating over that, and I'll get down real quick. But the truth of it is, guys, we have to go on no matter the pain, no matter what your struggles are. We have something innate in us that you either survive or you do not. And I want to encourage you all to continue and survive and be strong. That's what we do. I, well, it's all right. You can call me Grandpa. I don't care. And hello there. Thank you guys for stopping in again. Everybody that has. And again, y'all hit the like or don't like. Y'all do something for the algorithm for YouTube. Uh, all I'm doing is working my corner here, guys. I'm trying to get air watch time and I'm trying to get subscribers. I'm about halfway there. I need 1,000. I'm actually closer to two-thirds there. I've got almost 600, and I need 1,000. I started 4 months ago, heavy hard at it from zero. So, I don't mind putting in the work. Anyhow, and just so you guys know, I'm not on YouTube to make money. I don't know that I'll ever get to the point that I'm monetized. But what I hope is I'll get enough subscribers and watch time that one of the big companies that do music instruments might send me a guitar to promote on my channel. So that's my motive for being on here. I love guitars. I probably had about as many of them as I got grandyoung. That's passive. Uh, but I just love them. That's all it is. So that's my motive. And when you guys tell me a song to learn, I learn it. It helps me develop my skills if I don't know it. Good evening from the Philippines. Mayang Hapon. Yeah, it's Hapon now. Mang Hapon or soon Mang Gabi from Salud. Oh, I'm in what they call Salud, East Salud, way on down here. Anyway, fellas, I don't know what I was talking about now, but I will say this about music instruments. Guys, don't go out and buy an expensive guitar thinking that an expensive guitar will make you a better player. It will sound better. It will have a better tone, true. But what will make you a better player is practice. Commit yourself to a practice routine. Learn how to make your chords clean, that kind of thing. That's what will make you a better player. Practice. Don't go out and spend a lot of money on an expensive guitar. And put another way, you guys understand it. Don't go out and buy a pair of Nike tennis shoes thinking they're going to make you a faster runner. Just because Mike Jordan wears them. They're not. Or Jordan Airs, whatever's out there these days. What's going to make you a faster runner is you practicing. I have an old song that I like. What is it? Put it out there and I might try it. Well, hello back again. I'm an artist. Well, that's cool. Official Light. Thank you for coming back. And I appreciate you artists stopping in here. I really do. I'm honored that you guys would take the time to stop. And whatever that song is you want, put it in there. Okay, that is an old song. That's an easy one, guys. Look at here. Let me show you the chords. Y'all hang on. I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna pull this up so you can see the chords instead of me. Look, watch this. All right, y'all can see that, I'm pretty sure. Here are the chords for House of the Rising Sun, fellas. A minor, C to D, F, back to your A minor, to your E, and you can throw a twang in there if you want to, but boom, 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 boom. I'm stretching that. I'm bending that B up there as hard as I can, to give it a little whine. That kind of stuff, guys. Let me put this back. So there you go. There's House of the Rising Sun for you. Uh, it really helps me. What? House of the Rising Sun. So you like that song, huh? Well, I mean, that's an easy song to play. I'm a Gen Z kid, but I like country music, a country song. Well, I really don't even know what Gen Z is, guys. I was born in the 50s. I lost count of the X, Y's, and Z's way back on. But I can understand what you're saying, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's, you know, I think you guys listen to what's that Katy Perry now, that female singer, and I don't know who else y'all listen to, but there's nothing wrong with getting to know other music. It expands your knowledge base of music, and it's a good education. Eric Clapton, when he goes to play music, do y'all know who influenced Eric Clapton? You should if you watch my videos. Muddy Waters, a band out of Mississippi in my country. They play blues. Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry, in my mind, was one of the greatest guitarists that ever was, and he didn't do nothing but the duck walk. This right here, bam. You get down to your A. Bam, 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 bam. Bending that A chord, playing Johnny B. Good. So, learning other music outside of your generation is not a bad thing. Some of the rock and roll groups, Queens. I know y'all have heard of Queen, and I'm sure you've heard of Kiss and some of those other groups. A lot of those artists are inspired by Beethoven. Ain't that a hoot? Yeah. Music is intergenerational, fellas. Do I like Oasis? Chuck Berry doesn't like someone to touch his guitar. I don't know if he does or don't, but all I know is that when he was alive, I was a kid listening to Chuck Berry. I follow history on these artists that I like, and I saw a documentary on Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry, when he went out to play, he only took one thing. He took his guitar, and he played with the band whenever he went on a gig. Part of his contract was they had to have, a band there, and they had to follow. And he got about $10,000 a gig in his, when he was waning off in his later years. Now that's some pretty good change to go out and just take your guitar and go play Johnny B. Good, or roll over Beethoven, whatever it was. Do you know Wonderwall? I know. I think I did a thing on Wonderwall. I know the chords. I have to go back and look at them. But that's my point, fellas. Y'all excuse me. The water pump's going on. Hard to talk over. If you don't know a song, if you know basic chords, then you go learn it. I didn't know Eric Clapton until one of my subscribers asked me to play, what was it? Tears from Heaven, or what's that other one he did? Layla. I mean, I never really tried to play those songs, first of all, because of their complexity. But when I told my viewer I would learn it, I had to stick to my word, so I went and learned. And it ain't nothing. The Wonderwall is an easy song, very popular song. There's a lot of gigging musicians play it. But because I don't know it, yeah, I'm sure it's laggy. The internet down here in Mindanao sucks. I mean, it sucks, fellas. If you're from the Philippines, you know that. Do you know Crazy Willie Nelson? Pat? Yeah, yeah, I know Crazy. You can play Crazy with three chords. A, D. Now this is an easy version. Crazy, crazy is what I think of my thing I love. Cause I actually did a tutorial on Crazy Arms with a capo. It's on my channel up there. But most songs, like Willie Nelson, let's see. Take the ribbon from your hair. Shake it loose and let it fall. Bam, bam. Lay it soft against my skin. Like the shadows on the wall. I don't care what's right or wrong. I won't try to understand. Yeah, it doesn't matter what it is, fellas. Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings. All right, here we go. With a good-hearted woman in love with a good time and man, teardrops and laughter will walk through this world and any song. Fellas, the truth of it is I probably forgot more than I remember. It's just any song, any artist, any song. And that's what I'm trying to emphasize to you guys if you're interested in music. Learn three chords, maybe a couple minors, and you can play songs. You don't have to necessarily know music theory. It helps to know some of it, but you can learn it, and that's what this is about. You need to know keys, guys. Keys. This is the key of G right here. What are the keys of G? If you can say your ABCs, you can identify and you can count to five. You can count the key of G. G, A, B, C, D. In the key of G, 1, 4, 5, you'll hear that a lot. Musicians talk in numbers. They don't necessarily talk in chords. 1, 4, 5 in the key of G. That's G, C, and D. Key of A, B, C, D, E. Well, in the key of A, we got D, and we got E. Easy stuff. Once you learn that, guys, you can start transposing music and playing in any key to fit your voice range. Because a lot of times you'll try to find a song and you can't sing it because it's too high or too low for you. So you need to learn how to transpose it. Let's see. Grandpa, you got a new... So, well, thank you. I appreciate that, official light. I really do. Thank you so much. Truck driving from Arizona. Wow. Okay, man. Wow. You be careful there on the road, my brother or sister. I don't know if you're a gal or a guy, but you be careful there on the road. Truck drivers are the backbone of America, guys. As far as moving, I have a great admiration for them. In fact, one of my brothers was a truck driver. I will pour me another cup of coffee. Cause it's the best in the way. Put another quarter in a jukebox. And I'll play that, what is it? I done forgot the chord. I'll play that truck driving man. Any song, guys. Eddie Rabbit. Midnight headlight hitting on a rainy night. Ooh, I forgot it. I've already done it. It's on my channel up there. You don't have to know songs to play them. You have to memorize them if you're going to do them in a gig. But you learn three chords, guys, and you can play them. What does that say? Hi, I subscribed. Can I play? Couldn't. Country Road, sure I can. Yeah, I'll remember when, either one, I can play them both. I happen to know those two by heart because everybody asks for them all the time. Tell you what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let you guys look at the chords, okay? And I'm gonna strum this slow and my guitar may be out of tune. Let's see, country roads. Oh, let me start like this. Almost heaven, West Virginia to a D minor, good D. Blue Ridge Mountain to a C, Shenandoah River. Life is old there to E minor, older than the sea, younger than the mountains, flowing like a breeze. Yeah, and the other one, remember when, remember when. Let's see, thirdly sing so you were the first. Yeah, I got that on my channel, guys, but I play it in another key. Right now, off the top of my head, I can't remember. But yeah, any song, fellas, it does not matter what it is. Am I a musician? No, I'm not. I just like to play guitar. Can you do a house tour? Yeah, sure. I'll show you guys. Look at here. This is this is my little. I'm in the Philippines, so I have to have a fan. These are my dogs. There's the porch. I'll show y'all in here. There may be somebody in there, so I'm not going to go in there right now. But this is it, guys. It's the Philippines. Anyway, I hope I answered your question. Am I a musician? I don't think so. But I got music in my blood. Where are you from in the Philippines? I'm in Salug, way down here in southern Mindanao, a long ways away. Uh, we don't have nothing down here but dirt. In fact, I've lost two computers down here because of the dirt that's drawn in. You know, they don't have concrete down here. I mean, we're in the jungle. So, what's that say? You're the best, Grandpa. I don't know about that, but I'm a grandpa. But anyway, fellas, I hope that I answered your questions about music. If you want to know any song, guys, learn three chords. D, G, and A, E, A, and a D. Let me see. The Gambler. Y'all ever heard that song? Kenny Rogers? This is in the key of A. We have sung, let's see. On a train bound for nowhere, on a long summer's evening. Well, I started off on a long summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere. Do 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 you got to know, oh, the winds unfold. It doesn't matter what song it is, guys. That's what I'm trying to emphasize. That's the beauty of learning guitar. Three chords, guys, and you can make complicated songs simple. Let's see. Well, put a challenge on me. I reckon I'll get back to the main keys of a guitar in just a second because that's important. All right, put a challenge on me. I live in the Philippines, Barangay, Cuyan Road 9. Okay, well, I'm not sure where Cuyan Road 9 is, and I'm not sure where that barangay is. I'm between Zamboanga and Dipolog for whoever put that address down there. So if you're familiar with the Philippines, you know where I'm at. I mean, I'm a long ways down here. And I'm not familiar with all the provinces and barangays yet. I mostly hang around southern Mindanao. I've been to Manila, Quezon City. What's that up there? Whatever that other Makati. In fact, I'll go Manila next week for some business, family stuff here they're trying to do. But I'm mostly in the South. Now, let me get to this. Say a chord, play it. If I say a chord, play it. Okay, get it out there. Let's do that. We'll try it. An acoustic guitar and electric guitar, the same chords. Yeah, they're the same chords. Challenge. Play Letty and Poncho. I know Letty and Poncho. Actually, it's on my channel. You're from the USA, Grandpa. I want to go there. I don't think you do, bud, but anyway, good luck to you. Now, if those that person that asked for a chord, I'll show you what I know about chords and I'll explain it. Let's talk about bar chords. If you're asking for chords, you're probably an advanced player. There are certain shapes that you need to learn. Your E shape, your C shape, your A shape, your G shape, and your E shape. I already said E. But the cage system, guys, most of the chords are developed around those. Like this right here. You see this right here? This is a basic E shape. My three fingers, this triad right here. Okay? And what makes that chord what it is where I plant this finger here. And that means you have to know the notes on your top string. If you know your notes, you know that's an F, that's an F sharp. So if I play this right here just like this, guys, even though it sounds terrible, that's an F sharp major. Now if I want to make that a minor, I drop that finger off. And there are other ways you can drop that and make it a 7, or go down here and grab a whatever the 7th note is and add a note to it. A C, you have to know where your notes are. If you know that fret 4 is a C sharp minor, then you got to know that fret 3, that's a C chord. Now the way I make a C chord is like this, fellas, because it's hard for. The actual correct way to make that would be like this. Okay? Now that's difficult for me, so I try to develop strength in my fingers, and I catch the C, and I grab those 3 strings right there, and I don't play the bottom string. USA is my dream. Country, is the spelling correct? Which one? Country is correct. You're doing good. Keep working on your English there. I don't know where you're from, but you keep working on your English. Whether we like it or not, guys, English is the most predominant language in the world. Even in the Philippines, the legal documents are written in English. Do you know 7G G sus? Oh, sweet Jesus! Now you put me in a bind. I don't know a G sus, but I'll tell you what I'll do for you. How about an A sus? I know how to make a sus like that. G sus right off the top of my head, no, I do not. No. My chord vocabulary is limited to when I need to learn it. I'll be honest with you. I don't go around memorizing chords. If I need to know where, like this right here, guys, I just did Eric Clapton. Okay, I did his song. And you know where I got this? From Marty Swartz. I watched him. I know that's the G sharp or G sharp 7 because I saw Marty Swartz. He told me it was. I follow tutorials like you guys do. But that's how I learn. And I instead of making bar chords, you'll see me use the F a lot because there are workarounds for bar chords that people have difficulty making bar chords. This right here, F sharp, guys. Okay, now here's the correct F sharp if I can make it. Y'all see that? You bar this over here and you grab those 2 strings up there. Now if you're playing that finger there, that would be an F sharp major. But when you take that finger off, it makes it F sharp and it's a minor. I believe that's correct. It's definitely a minor. So, whoever that was giving me quizzes on chords. Now you know about the extent of my chord vocabulary. All right, let's see what else. How many years are you playing guitar? On and off all my life. I put it in the closet, guys. I went to work. Real life took over. When I was a teenager, I very much wanted to play music. I had dreams in Nashville and all that stuff. But when I started having youngins and they needed to eat, I had to go to work. So I spent 30 years working and I picked my guitar on and off. I've always had a guitar around. Uh, I really can't even put a number on it. I just always had one around. I don't know if that answers your question, but the best I can. Uh, I don't consider myself a great player. I'm adequate. I can make chords and that kind of thing. I'm not here to tell you I'm Steve Stein or Marty Swartz even, because I follow those guys. But I know how to do basic stuff, and I try to teach what I know. Jesus, somebody said 12. Jesus. What about Jesus? Or is that Jesus? You know, you could pronounce that Jesus. 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 Oh, a Jesus. No, I don't know how to make a Jesus. I really don't. I've got to, now you got me. I'll go look it up. Next time I come back, I know how to make a Jesus. I don't use a Jesus. I can't think of any songs I've used it in. So I don't know it. I know how to make a G add 9 and a C add 9. Those kind of things, guys. And you just move your fingers up for the G and your little pinky plant it right there, and you'll see a lot of tutorials with them grabbing the E string. I don't try to bog my mind with memorizing chords. If I need to learn it, I'll go learn it. But no, I don't know a G sus. Anyhow, I hope I answered your question. Voila. Porque Filipino, voila pa. I don't know. Now, voila na. Now you got me thinking about it. Let's see, what does that say? Grandpa, I have a song you might like. What is it? Put it on me. I'll see if I can check it out. Type it in the. Oh my God, big iron on his hip. Well, I did a tutorial on that also, guys. From a town of Agua Fria, rode a stranger one fine day. I don't even like Marty Robbins, but I did that tutorial because one of my subscribers asked me to do it, and I ain't played it since. I mean, he's a great singer, but he's not my favorite, so I don't internalize those songs. But I've already done a tutorial. In fact, I got about 5,000 views on it. I don't know why folks like it, they just did. But yeah, I try to sing it enough to get your attention so that you'll be drawn into the chords and want to learn it. With a big-eyed old seal. From a town of Agua Fria, rode straight to one fine day. I can't even remember the chord. From the town of I don't remember the chord progression. You do solos. Great. That's great. And you're a singer, okay? Well, that's great. And maybe you can validate what I'm saying here to the rest of the folks that are watching. You want to try to learn to practice staying in your range. You want to develop your ear. And I'll show you guys as far as ear training things I do. I get a C note right here on the 3rd fret, 2nd string. I listen at it. I try to match my voice to the chord. Just practice it. Now, advanced musicians will get a complicated chord like a C add 9 or what is that, or C7 maybe or something, I don't know, and practice. But yes, fellows, that's how you develop your vocal, your ear. I encourage you to do that. That's very basic stuff. It's not advanced music theory. Find a note, pick a note. That's an A. 5th fret, top string. After a while, you know that without thinking about it. I try to match my tone to that. No. You just practice, guys, that's all. You know, and I ain't the greatest at it. But that's what I do, I practice. Remember me, Grandpa? Yes, Kate. I think he was here yesterday. I think so. I appreciate you stopping in. I'm back working my corner again, trying to get some new subscribers. And if any of you guys have any questions, yeah, that's what I'm here doing. I'm working. So I'll be glad to answer any questions you have, and I'll be glad to answer it. I'll show you guys this while we're talking about music theory. Here's something you should know. Once you know your note on this top string here, you need to know this basic stuff. These frets here, between here and here, that's two, look, 1, 2. That's a whole step. From that nut right there to there is one whole step. But if you go back there to that first fret, that's a half step. That's a whole step. Another a half step up. And that's how you learn your musical alphabet, guys. So if you learn that this fifth note, a fret up here is an A, and you drop down the string below that, and you know the progression of the 1, 4, 5 in the key of A, you automatically know that's a D. You ain't got to think about it. You know it. Then you go 2 frets over, that's an E. Now, what is that? Boom, boom, boom. That's the progression 1, 4, 5 in the key of A. And when you make those chords, look, here I'll show you. That sounds terrible, but that's an A chord, okay? Now, this top string is the only one that this E shape really works on. On the second string, it is suggested that you use the A, but I use the bar. Move that up, back to this. Or easier way to do it is just go down here and make an F. That's the same thing as this. Basic music theory, guys, that's what I do. Told me the Philippines have the best musicians. What have you heard? There's some great musicians here. I follow a lot of them on TikTok. There's a guy named Popsy, fellas. If y'all are on TikTok, he's not on YouTube, I don't think. He's a Filipino musician, and they call him Grandpa because he's only about 10 years younger than I am. But this guy is an amazing guitarist. He plays gigs. In fact, he has divorced himself from any favorite music. When you are a musician, guys, you learn that it don't matter the song. All that matters is learning the chords, and then you can play. I follow him. He is a great musician. Y'all have a kid here in the Philippines, I think he's about 10, 12 years old. That dude's a prodigy. I mean, he can play electric guitar so fast I get dizzy watching him. Yeah, there are a lot of great guitarists here. There are a lot of great guitarists everywhere. But what I want to emphasize, fellows, don't get into this mindset of comparing your playing to someone else. The only one you compare yourself to is you, okay? Because you're the one that you have to compete with. I'm my own competition. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? If I want to get better, then I have to get out of my comfort zone. Yeah, there are a lot of great musicians. What else? Your teacher is right. There are a lot of them here. Now, I don't know if they are, all of them. I don't know if they got a corner on great musicians, but there's definitely a bunch of them here. Yes. Great singers. Filipinos love to sing. A lot of them can. There's some of them that can't. But they still love to holler. I listen to karaoke all night here, fellas, and you'd be surprised how many folks can't carry a tune. It don't matter. They do it because they love it, So, my suggestion is just learn to carry a tune so it sounds better, but that don't mean you can't play it. They do it all the time here. Music is fun, guys. That's what it's meant to be. It's not meant to be, a chore. I'm not here to tap you on your knuckles if you hit a wrong note. That ain't what it is about. About having fun with it. So that's what I do, fellas. I try to encourage folks to learn how to play and to have fun. And I appreciate you guys. If you have not subscribed or if you have not hit the like or don't like, please interact with the video. That the algorithm on YouTube will give me a report and say, okay, you got 20 likes, you got 10, or you got 30 comments. If I get that, then it shows interaction with the algorithm. I appreciate it. And I don't really mind if you don't like them. It's okay. You pick one. I don't care. Main thing is interact with the videos for me. Now, any other questions? Because I see there are 5 of y'all still here. So, if you have any questions, guys, ask them. Anything about music that I can answer for you, answer. I'll be glad to do it. I'm still hung. Maybe this is the G-sus. That guy's got me hung on that G-sus because I don't know a G-sus top of my head. Now I got to go learn it, which might not be a bad thing. So I'll learn it. Any other questions that you fellows might have? I'm going to put the trigger up here on the porch. Y'all go ahead and ask me and I'll answer. Can I play Stairway to Heaven? Dun. I think at one time I could play the riff a long time ago, but I'll take a look and learn it. Right now, off the top of my head, I can't. If you know Stairway to Heaven, then you probably have heard of David Gates. He did a song called Bread. He was in a group called Bread. He did a song called If. Another subscriber asked me if I could play it, and I couldn't. So I went and learned it, and now I can. In another few days after I get it solid, I'm going to put a tutorial up on it. So I can learn that stuff. What is the name of the Philippine guitarist? Popsie, Popsie. He is on. He's on TikTok, guys. I'm also on TikTok. Also, if you're over there, please look me up. But Popsie is the guy's name. Popsie. He's a phenomenal guitarist. He is a musician, guys. He studies chords, chord structure. He'll sit down and listen to a song by ear and he'll play it in a minute. And it's kind of like, he's a musician when you ask him. I asked him on one of the lives because I went to his live. Do you have a favorite song? He don't have no favorite song. They all chords to him. He is a pro. This is his work, and apparently his life's work. He's been doing it a long time. Y'all look him up on TikTok. I think you'll enjoy him if you're Filipino. Particularly, you'll enjoy him. Okay. Where do I live? I'm currently in the Philippines, in what they call the Mindanao area. But I'm originally from America, a state called Alabama. In fact, I'll help you guys that are looking for Popsy. He looks like me, except he's got hair. He's a hippie. He looks like an old hippie like me, except he got long hair down to his shoulders, I think. And he looks like me. We have a resemblance. I hate that for him, but we do. A great guitarist. Y'all look him up. Any other questions? It is. I live in Alabama. Mississippi's spitting distance from Alabama, 12 miles from the Mississippi line. Really, I live in the southernmost part of the United States, Mobile, Alabama. Actually, Florida would be probably the southeastern, southernmost, but I live on the coast in the United States, and I'm literally 12 miles from Mississippi border. Yeah, we got a lot in common over. Howdy, appreciate you stopping in. Is that JJ or JD? Thank you for stopping in, JD. I appreciate that. Uh, but yes, that's where my accent comes from. I'm a southerner. Uh, don't hold against me. It probably sounds funny y'all hearing me talk if you're not used to hearing that kind of dialogue or dialect. Anyway, any other questions, guys? Y'all ask them and I'll answer. Now, I don't do this on purpose, but I got to have a cigarette. I've been here longer than I should have. He's got to get off or smoke. I don't advocate this. I don't promote it. And my channel is set for not made for kids. So I don't promote this to children or adults. So y'all excuse me. All right. Questions about anything, guys, ask them and I'll answer them if I can. I live in New York. Okay, Jaden. That's cool. Is that Jaden? Or yeah, JD, Jaden. JD, I guess how you say it. Yeah. Now I never been to New York, but I appreciate you taking the time to look at my channel. I really do. Uh, Grandpa, I found your. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all looking. Y'all found my YouTube channel. It's right up there where you say subscribe. You're connected to it. If you found it, there should be a subscription button there. I've watched the ball drop for years. That's a cool thing. I watched it on TV when I was there in state. But no, I never been to New York. I never been much further than the southern states: Mississippi, Georgia, Florida, Louisiana. Never even been to Texas. I stayed working most of my life. I worked. You know, when you work, I carried the kids to Georgia for Six Flags. That is an amusement park that used to be there. I don't know if it is anymore. But that's the only reason I went to Georgia. What does it say? How I watch your lives every day, like I promise. I appreciate that. You know, I appreciate you guys watching. But I have you tried New York style pizza. No, I hear it's great. In fact, because of the Italians that live in the Bronx and you know, certain boroughs there, I heard it's great. I never have tried it. Closest thing we'd have to New York pizza down south is something called Papa John's, and I ain't really sure it's even. In fact, I probably ain't even close to New York. Same with hot dogs. Coney Island dog, guys, I give my right. I almost give my right gonad to have a Coney Island hot dog. I miss Southern food. I miss cornbread. In fact, that was my name when I was locked up in jail, Cornbread, my nickname. Now, I got locked up by accident. I ain't no criminal, but I spent a lot of time in jail on accident. But anyhow, I miss the food. I'm used to Southern food. I love ribs. I love fried chicken. I love steak. All that red beans and rice, Popeye's fried chicken, all that greasy stuff, you know, I love it. All right. How's the climate? And it's same as Alabama, actually. So it didn't take me a lot to adjust to. Uh, if you're from the states, you know Alabama is a subtropical area, and so is the Philippines. The only difference from here and there is we have no winter here. It's hot year round. I mean, in December you'll see people running around with shorts. We get no cold weather because we're so close to the equator, I guess. Are you one of my favorite YouTubers? Well, thank you for that, JD. I appreciate that so much. I really appreciate you stopping in. You take care and stay safe there because it probably is nighttime over there where you guys are. Thank you for stopping in. Much appreciated. Anyways, fellas, if you do have any questions, please ask them. I don't want to hold you here just to look at me. If I can't do you no good, y'all move on to something else. What's this say? Yeah, there in the Philippines. Yeah, I'm there in the Philippines. Sure am. Hot as a hank. I'll show you on my fan. My other fan went out, so I got a fan right off the camera here. It's hot down here, fellas. But because I'm from the south, I'm used to the hot weather. It doesn't bother me that much. I've been blessed. Despite these things, I still have pretty good health, so I handle the heat okay. Any other questions or comments, guys, before I say what is a river dirty? Well, I reckon they ain't, so I appreciate you guys stopping in. Y'all stay safe, and the next time, peace out.